Welcome back to the OSBA Final 8. This is Game 2 of 4 of the men's quarterfinal. We've got a good one in store for you. Fort Erie International Academy versus J. Addison School. This game features the MVP of the OSBA and Leonard Miller. J. Addison coming in as big underdogs, coming off an impressive win in the play-in game. By the way, I'm Anthony Giles, solo on the cast here. J. Addison looking to go to work right away in the post. Garcia looked like it was a kickball violation. Yep, that's what they're going to call it there on the floor. Ishan Sharma going to inbound it here. And every time I call this young man's game, I always say it. Ishan Sharma, one of the most underrated players in the OSBA. I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's a big difference maker for this team. Miller up top, back to Clayton. Jaden Clayton, second team all-star this year, arguably the best point guard in the OSBA. Sharma for three, in and out. Back comes J. Addison. Garcia pushing up hard. Draws the foul. Tyler Garcia used to play for Thornley once upon a time. I remember calling his game a few years ago. He's grown up a lot, to say the least. He's improved his game a lot as well, and he had 17 in that play-in game against Canamera, leading all scorers in that game. And if you hear some background noise with the cowbells banging here, the Fort Erie International Academy fan base made the trip from Fort Erie, and it almost feels like a home game here. Garcia good on the second free throw that time to open up the scoring here in Game 2 of 4 of the OSBA Final 8. Miller up top now. Jack, good job by Garcia to fight over the screen. Clayton going to take the mid-range shot, and he gets Fort Erie on the board for the first time tonight. Or today, rather, I should say. We're in mid-afternoon. The clock reads about 2:15. We're at Ontario Tech University, home of the Ridgebacks and the Durham Lords. But this weekend, it's home of the OSBA Final 8. Tough contested shot that time. J. Addison gets the ball back. Tries to slip it in there. Okoro putting it up, and he gets it to go over the outstretched defender. The first field goal of the afternoon for J. Addison. Clayton pulling up for three. That's not usually his range. Looks like there's a holding call. I think they got Isaac Jack for that one on the way back down the floor. Jason Taylor inbounding it now. Turn in the corner, strong drive, draws the foul. Baraka Okoji. He had 16 in the play-in game to get them here. And J. Addison knows they're big underdogs in this game. But the same thing with Ridley College in the previous game. They were underdogs, but made a great effort to come back into that game and give Royal Crown a run for their money. I believe J. Addison is on a mission. They had a pretty good season this year, finishing 8-6. Head coach of J. Addison, Javal Myers. Of course, program director, Chris Smalling. And on the other side, leading the charge for Fort Erie, Chris Hananamakos. Very familiar with Tyler Garcia. Used to coach him at Thornley. Brought Thornley all the way to the OSBA championship a few years ago. Falling short in the finals. Coach Hananamakos wants to get back there this year. He's got a good chance, especially with the MVP, Leonard Miller, on his team. And this kid's not too shabby either. Jaden Clayton. Nice pass to Sharma. Got up in the air. Looked like it was deflected. Clayton trying to turn the corner, going baseline. Finds Milan for three. Beats the buzzer but can't put it in. Back comes Garcia. Garcia pushing the pace. No-look pass inside. Met at the rim that time. Lots of contact down low. Someone's down on the floor there. It's looking, rolling over in agonizing pain, trying to see the number there. Looks like it's Stephen Okoro down. We're going to take a quick injury timeout here. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. We'll be back. And welcome back to the OSBA Final 8. Stephen Okoro walking off gingerly. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He was able to get off under his own power. Corner shot. Off the rim that time. About 3 minutes into this game, score reads 2-3 still. I just got a view of Okoro trying to jog it off on the sideline over here. Hopefully he makes it back into this game. Garcia with the steal. 2-on-1. Garcia. Nice find inside, rejected by Miller at the rim. And back comes Clayton. Throws it to Jack. What a pass. Rejected at the under, but they're going to call a foul. What a defensive effort that time by Miller. And look at that. Stephen Okoro coming right back into this game. Nice to see that he's okay. Hobbling a little gingerly, but I don't think an injury like that's going to keep him out of the biggest game of the season. And Jack good on the second. 3-all. Okoji with the ball now. Garcia tried to thread the needle that time. Intercepted. Here's Miller down the other end. He lays it in on the fast break. Okoro wasn't expecting that pass. Went off his face. Isaac Jack keeps it. Milan nearly stolen. Clayton, extra pass to Miller for three. Miller gets it to go from the corner. The MVP starting to heat up here. 2 straight baskets now. Taylor trapped. Garcia. Nice find inside and the throwdown. Muteba that time. Putting some extra power under that one-handed jam. Miller with the ball now, guarded by Taylor. Meets the double. Milan has some space. Back to Sharma. Thought about pulling up. Milan, shot fake. Milan off the front of the rim. Garcia pushing the pace. Koji back to Garcia. Screen coming from Okoro. Garcia. Looked like he had some space there. Strong drive inside to Okoro. Gets it to go on the short jumper. Both teams playing with a great pace here. Clayton. What a find to Milan in the corner. Milan can't finish it off. Garcia pulling up into that three. Missed the net that time. Gets the rebound. Oh, what a dribble drive, and Garcia finishes it off glass. He might be short in stature, but he's got one of the quickest first steps in the OSBA. Sharma didn't realize the pass was coming. Gets it regardless. Tough shot that time, and it's going to go back to Jay Addison. Okoro going to take a seat here on the bench. Good job to break the press. Taylor decided not to shoot, and it's going to be a blocking foul. And for Erie, not happy about that call. Diego Ramos tried to take a charge there. Looks like he's coming up a little hobbling here. And a timeout on the floor here. Jay Addison wants to talk it over. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. Coming out of the timeout, 11-8. The score reads Fort Erie. Now looking like their usual selves here. They did have some time off before this game. Expect their offensive power to take over pretty soon. Oh, what a drive that time. Can't finish. Oliver Faubert is going to head to the line for two, number 15. Refs having a discussion here. One shot coming up here for Faubert. Looks like they're calling a lane violation that time. Stephen Okoro trying to make his way back into this game now. Still hobbling. Garcia nearly stolen that time. No good on the three-point shot. Garcia takes it back out. Good defense. Isaac Jack trying to set the screen. Faubert got some space. Faubert hits the front of the rim. Clayton back to Faubert. Isaac Jack up top. Good ball movement here. Ramos for three. Miller almost tipped it in there on the offensive board. Garcia finds Okoji. Tried to slip it in there. Maybe he should have just went up for that jump shot. Miller. Garcia pushing the pace. Garcia trying to draw contact, and he does, and he nearly got it to go. Stephen Okoro coming back in the game now. He's going to replace Muteba, who had that big dunk earlier in this quarter. Garcia off on the first. Usually a pretty efficient free throw shooter. Sharma back into the game, going to replace Ramos. Going to see Jonathan Good come into the game for the first time this afternoon. Looks like he's going to replace Taylor. Quayne, whoever wins this game will face Royal Crown in tomorrow's semifinal action. Nice pass, and Sano gets it to go in. The foul. Ibrahima Sano hustling down the floor and getting rewarded. I like this approach by Coach Miles, having two big men out there to match Isaac Jack and Oliver Faubert's size. Jack calling for it in the post. Receives the pass. Looking to go to work. And it's going to stay with Fort Erie. Tyler Garcia has been all around the ball on the defensive end here this afternoon. And now for the first time coming in this game, Jaden Webley, who was acquired mid-season. It's a big difference maker. And a big body. He's going to give Okoro some problems. That's such a great luxury for Coach Hananamakos. When Isaac Jack goes to the bench, you bring in Webley, and you don't really lose anything. And saying that, unfortunately, Webley commits the offensive foul and commits the illegal screen. Koji going to work. Tough shot that time over Miller. Still made it. Miller bounce pass to Clayton, wide open for three. Clayton responds with a three. Garcia throws it down to Okoro. Try to slip it in between the legs of Webley. Sharma. 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Clayton finds Faubert somehow, but he was out of bounds. A little too high on the pass that time. To the game for the first time is Brown. Garcia. Putting the moves on Sharma. Sharma holding his own. Oh, what a move by Garcia. Somehow gets it to go. The acrobatic layup by Tyler Garcia. Impressive is an understatement. And it's deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with Fort Erie. But Jay Addison is inspired. The bencher's going crazy. Jay Addison doing an excellent job of getting in those passing lanes. Your chance of MVP raining down for Leonard Miller. Refs having a discussion here with the scorers table. 24.6 seconds remaining in this quarter. Like everything is taken care of. Millant inbound now. Finds Webley. And another foul here. That's 3 team fouls now on Jay Addison. Webley hands it off to Clayton. Sharma up top with the ball. Finds Miller. Miller, one dribble pull-up. Hit the front of the iron. Garcia. Blocked by Milan, coming out of nowhere. Great help defense that time by Emmanuel Milan. Koji going to take the inbound for Jay Addison. Coro shot fake, puts it up at the end of the quarter, and he makes it at the buzzer. Jay Addison pretty much playing the perfect quarter. Underdogs coming into this game, but lead 20-13 after one. You're watching the OSBA Final 8 Men's quarterfinal. And we're getting you set for second quarter action. And what's been an inspiring performance so far by Jay Addison. Up 20-13 now on Fort Erie International Academy. Webley inside to Miller. That's a quick foul that time on Jay Addison. You see Jason Taylor come back in. Taylor coming back in to give a bit more height on Leonard Miller. I mean, it's a tough assignment no matter what height you are against Miller. But you got a better chance with someone that's close to his height. Clayton, Sharma, quick release. Short that time, but there's Webley on the board. He banks it in. Brown throws it to Okoji. Back up top to Brown. Okoro calling for it. Meets the double. Koji floats it. A wild shot that time. But there's Okoro on the offensive board. And he draws the foul. Coming into the game, the word was Okoro's got to have a big game to keep up with the bigs of Fort Erie, and so far he's been doing a pretty good job holding his own here despite the injury in the first quarter. Clayton, step back three, and he drains it. Just like that, it's down to a 2-point game. Okoji, Garcia, couple dribbles left, takes the shot. Short that time, and it's going to go back to Fort Erie. Clayton. Nice pass to Milan. Almost got the alley-oop to convert that time. Garcia has the ball on a string, I swear. Brown thought about it, back to Garcia. Here's Okoji looking for a screen from Okoro. Extra pass to Taylor. Strong move inside, no good. Okoro working on the offensive boards that time. Garcia comes away with it, and he's going to reset. Baseline. Finds Brown. Poked away. Okoji. Lots of contact that time. No call. Miller spinning off defenders, rejected at the rim. They're going to call a foul on Okoro. From first glance, it looked like it was a clean block. Miller with the chance to tie the game up here. Off on the first. Oh for 2 at the line that time by Miller. Leaving a few points on the board. Jay Addison still in the lead here by 2. Taylor back out to Okoji. They're going to have to let one go here. Garcia somehow finds a man. Looks like it touched rim. Calling a foul on Fort Erie. Coach Hananamakis very animated on the sideline there. Doesn't agree with the call. I myself am trying to figure it out here. And Fort Erie's going to call a timeout here. We're going to take a quick break ourselves. And we're back here, 7:15 remaining in the half. Coach Hananamakis receiving a warning here. Play about to get underway. Here's Garcia up top. Nice find to Taylor. Taylor with some space. Taylor makes no mistake about it. Extending the lead to 5. Fort Erie's offense has come to a standstill here. Not really getting any rhythm in this game. Milan for 3. Milan can't respond with a 3 of his own from the corner. Oh, Garcia, nice find inside. And Miller again with a rejection. Or he might have just altered the shot that time. Looked like Mateba was going up for another strong jam. Miller having none of that. 3 for Clayton. Back comes Garcia. Garcia pushing the pace. Stops on a dime. He's got to get rid of it. And they're going to call it double dribble that time. Garcia trying to make the case that the ball was touched and ripped out of his hands before dribbling again, but the refs call it double dribble, and possession will go back to Fort Erie. See Isaac Jack coming back on the court, along with Oliver Faubert. Jack nearly stolen from Garcia. Trying to figure out if they called it on. They called it on Isaac Jack. That's 3 team fouls now for Fort Erie. Garcia misses it. Still has another chance here. I believe they called a clear path foul. And he gets a second to go. It's going to be possession, Jay Addison still. And subbing back into the game now is Sano. Giving Okoro a rest here. Garcia guarded by Sharma. Garcia splits the defenders, going in strong. Nearly got it to go. I'll probably say it 100 more times this broadcast, but I'm blown away by the speed and the quick first step of Garcia. Foul on the floor that time. Clayton gonna inbound from the baseline. Nope, looks like. Yep, Clayton's gonna inbound here. Substitution coming in. Jonathan Good back in the game now. Muteba gonna take a seat. Clayton, smart play off the back of the defender, and he lays it in. It's like they called a delay of game on Jaden Clayton there. Garcia finds the man outside. Good now with the ball. Okoji sees a lane. Okoji can't bank it in. On the offensive glass, there's Sano. Some frustration starting to set in here now with forward Erie. 5:17 remaining in this first half. Miller with the ball. Miller finds Jack. Back up top to Clayton. Miller calling for miscommunication that time on a turnover by forward Erie. Still a 6-point game here. Jay Addison trying to break this press. Do a good job of it once again. Garcia thought about it. Now he's going to take it. Garcia makes it over the outstretched hands of Leonard Miller. Clayton going to try and take it upon himself here. Not a high percentage shot. And it's going back to Jay Addison. A chance for Jay Addison to take a 10-point lead here. I didn't think I would be saying that today. And a timeout coming here from Coach Hunter Namakis. He wants to talk it over with his team. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. Welcome back to the men's quarterfinal, game 2 of 4 here. Jay Addison leading Fort Erie International Academy with 4:37 remaining in this first half. Okoji, Garcia thought about it. Now he takes it on the step back. Okoji spinning off the defender. Going in strong. Got stripped cleanly that time. Clayton somehow keeping his feet in bounds. Great recovery by Isaac Jack to send that one away. Sharma can't get it to fall. There's Isaac Jack. And now after some brewing, technical foul handed out to Coach Hanamakis. He's got to be careful here. Refs having a discussion. Coach Hanamakis is very dissatisfied with the way the refs are calling this game so far in this first half. Jaden Clayton trying to pull his team together here. I never would have thought near the end of the first half, Fort Erie would only have 20 points on the board. One of the highest scoring teams in the OSBA. One of the most fluent offenses. Jay Addison has been doing a marvelous job so far on the defensive end. Coach still having a further, the refs are still having a further discussion here. Looks like they're finally back on track to get this game going again. Under 4 minutes now. Taylor with the ball up top. Taylor, tough shot. Nearly got it to go in, despite being double teamed in the paint. Clayton gets a screen from Jack. Clayton, nice find inside to Isaac Jack. That looks more like the Fort Erie offense that we've seen all year. Garcia finds Taylor. Screen coming from Sano. Taylor baseline. Throws it to the crowd. Good defense that time, and Jay Addison's coach, Coach Miles, wants to talk it over with this squad here. 3:06 remaining. You're watching the men's quarterfinal. Approaching halftime here. Possession Fort Erie. 3:03 remaining. Scores 29-22. Jay Addison in the lead. Faubert has some space. They're surprised he didn't take it. Clayton, corner three. Clayton, not strong enough that time, hits the front of the rim. Garcia, strong move, blocked that time by Faubert. Taylor, Garcia for three. Strong board that time. Somehow Taylor comes down with it. Garcia going to reset. Splits defenders. Okoji. Extra pass to Taylor. Okoro nearly got it to go, and Fort Erie comes away with it. Chance after chance that time for Jay Addison, unable to capitalize on that possession. Extra pass by Jack. Faubert, in and out. Coach Miles telling them to slow down here as they head up court the final 2 minutes of the first half. Jonathan Good now to Okoji. Shot clock winding down. He's got to get it off. And doesn't. And back comes Clayton down the other end. Jaden Clayton misses the open layup. Okoji to Taylor. Okoji thought about it. Garcia going to step back here. Reset the offense. Garcia. Nice find to Okoro. Mad at the rim by Miller. Not blocked, but definitely a big part of why that dunk didn't go through. And here's Garcia. Okoro calling for it again. Good with the ball. Extra find to the open Taylor. Taylor can't get it to go, but there's Jonathan Good on the offensive board. 31-22 with 50 seconds remaining in this first half. Clayton, nice find inside to Jack. Jay Addison wants to get a good shot off here. Coming up on 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Okoji to Garcia. Garcia, Sharma playing great defense on him. Too late that time, wouldn't have counted anyway. Shot clock violation. Now Fort Erie can hold it for the last shot. .6 seconds remaining in this half. Clayton. Oh, beautiful find that time, and Isaac Jack lays it in, and that's how the half's gonna end. 31-26, Jay Addison on top here at half. 20 more minutes to go. We'll be back to start the third quarter. And the second half underway here. Jay Addison leading 31-26. Garcia just really put most of the offensive possessions together coming off his hands. That time an open shot by Okoro just missed. Clayton going to step back for three. No good that time, but there's Jack on the boards. And it looked like Okoro blocked it. But he might have got armed that time. Of course, this is game 2 of 4. Coming up next, United Scholastic Academy versus Lincoln Prep. And then to finish out the night, we got a great one, Crestwood versus Orangeville. That time, Jack missing the second one. Garcia with the ball. Okoji behind the back, trying to find a lane here. Somehow Okoro got it. Koji with the offensive board. Garcia going to reset. Garcia's got to let it fly. Passes it in the corner. Too strong that time and stolen away from Miller. That was Taylor. Refs into a deep discussion here after the steal. They blew the whistle dead. So it's going to stay possession. Jay Addison here. And up top, Taylor has it. Guarded by Sharma. Taylor. Good drive to the lane. Couldn't get the acrobatic layup to go. And back comes Fort Erie. 4-point game. Clayton. Milan. Not at the rim, but he got hacked across the arm. It was a late whistle, but I believe that was the right call. Milan good on the first. And he gets a second to go. Back down to a 2-point game here. Garcia penetrating the defense once again. Stolen by Sharma. Sharma loses the ball on the fast break. Golden opportunity, and all he can do is look at his hands. Taylor to good. Koji comes away with it. Try to find Okoro inside. Good job by Jack. Coach Meyer saving Isaac Jack from falling into the bench. Jonathan good. Hard screen from Okoro. 1 second on the shot clock. Might not have been it anyways. Here's Miller down the other end. Miller! Oh, good, but on the rebound. They're calling no basket. Refs having another extensive conversation here. We've seen that multiple times from them in this game. We're going to take a quick break till they sort it out. And it looks like we're finally getting play resumed here. At first, what looked like a foul on Isaac Jack. They're calling it on, saying Leonard Miller got fouled in the act, but it was quite the late whistle. And then a fan down there got hyped up and spilt his drink on the floor, and that took more than long enough to clean up. And Miller ties the game up at 31. A low-scoring affair here so far. Got trapped that time, and they forced the turnover. The press works this time. Milan to Miller, and he lays it in off the alley-oop. Fort Erie with the lead once again. Garcia, he's got the mismatch, going to take the shot. Garcia hit the front of the rim. And a timeout being called by Coach Myers here. Miles. Timeout, Jay Addison. You're watching the OSBA men's quarterfinal. Welcome back to the men's quarterfinal. In what's been a great game so far here. A lot of calls on the floor, however. 33-31, Fort Erie with the lead. Milan try to use the rim as protection, couldn't finish. Brown with the ball now, guarded by Clayton. Back up top to Garcia. Okoji driving down, and he banks it in. Baraka Okoji coming off a 16-point game in the play-in. To Milan, he lays it in. Jay Addison's defense starting to fall apart now in the paint. Here's the press again by Fort Erie, stolen by Sharma. To Clayton. And he gets it to go off glass. Fort Erie now, surprisingly enough, with their largest lead of the afternoon. They're up by 4 points, 37-33. Okoji to Garcia, extra pass to Taylor. Taylor can't get the open shot to go. So Noah, smart job, knocks it off Milan. It's going to stay with Jay Addison. And Jay Addison gets it in. Okoro mid-range, uses the glass, in and out and back in again. Miller steps into that one. Miller! Big time shot by the MVP, extending this lead to 5. Okoji. Nice find inside to Okoro. Hits that short jumper once again. Sharma looks like he was fouled, and he was. That's going to be 14 fouls now on Jay Addison, 1 away from being in the penalty. We still got just under 5 minutes to go. Sharma at the line. I believe they're calling clear path foul. Just to get a perspective of where I am, I'm up in the stands above the crowd here, so sometimes it's hard for me to see what the refs are calling here, but I'm confused by that one because it looked like there was players in the front court. Sharma hits the first. (42-37), back to a 5-point game, and Fort Erie's going to inbound it here at half court. Clayton guarded by Garcia. Sharma now. Over to Clayton. Clayton with some space. No good from 3. Faubert gets the board. Webley, Sema holding to the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball again. Great effort that time by Jonathan Good to go in there and tie the ball up. Taylor coming back into the game. Brown's going to take a seat. Miller spinning off the defender. It's going to be an offensive foul, saying Miller grabbed onto the defender as he was spinning off him. Okoji now with the ball. Okoji guarded tightly by Miller. Garcia step back, loses the ball. Clayton has it. Sharma one step in the line. Sharma gets the mid-range to go. Garcia pulls up from the free throw line and drains it. That's too easy for Tyler Garcia. Great job of Jay Addison breaking the press. Clayton, Faubert, foot on the line. No good that time, and Taylor comes down with the board. Here's Okoji. Okoji taking it himself, draws the contact. It's going to be a blocking foul on Webley. Miller going to take a seat here. Don't expect it to be for long. 3:36 remaining in the third quarter. 5-point game. Koji trying to make it a one-possession game here with this free throw. And it rolls off the rim. Remains a 4-point game. Jack for three, wide open. Missed the rim that time. Koji, crossover. Messam. Ramos with a tight defense. Feet got tangled. Nearly banked it in. There's Taylor on the offensive board and a foul coming up. Clayton hacked his arm. Jay Addison doing a good job of shutting down this run. See, momentum was going back in Fort Erie's favor there. And now a chance for Taylor to cut the lead down to 2. These missed free throws might come back to haunt Jay Addison. It's never good when points are left on the board. And earlier I was talking about, 20 seconds ago, I was talking about a short rest for Miller, and Miller right away at the scorer's table. Another missed free throw, but an offensive board here by Jay Addison. Koji wants a screen from Okoro. Taylor, extra pass to Messam. Try to split defenders, not a smart play that time. Ran into Ramos, and the ball has been turned over. And back to Fort Erie. Clayton stripped. Koji with a fast break. Lays it in off glass, and it's back down to a one-possession game. 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Now Emmanuel Milan joins Leonard Miller at the scorer's table. Tyler Garcia set the check-in for Jay Addison as well. Clayton inside to Jack. Good job of Okoro of defending without fouling. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Clayton for three. Clayton drains it. Whoever wins this game will go on to face the undefeated Royal Crown in tomorrow's semifinal matchup. Taylor. Messam for three. Short of the rim, but there's Taylor on the board. Can't put it in. Second chance, no good. And back comes Clayton in Fort Erie. Clayton pushing the pace. Ramos to Faber for three. No good. This crowd would have went wild if Faber was able to execute on that three. Okoji, strong drive. Nearly got it to go. And Okoro almost with the putback. Coming up hobbling. Okoji, wide open three. No good that time. Missed opportunities for Jay Addison. It's going to stay with Fort Erie. Clayton thinking he got fouled that time. Clayton taking a second to catch his breath. Isaac Jack with the ball up top. Inside to Ramos. Good ball movement here by Fort Erie. Sharma finishes it off. Big three-point shot there. 8-point game. Largest lead of the afternoon for Fort Erie. Jay Addison has had plenty of opportunities this quarter. Garcia. Couple dribbles. Foot inside the line. No good, and Miller comes down with the board. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. Doesn't look like they're in any hurry to get the 2-for-1. Milan wide open there. A breakdown in the defense. They got lucky. It went in and out. Garcia, crossover. Garcia, strong drive, and he draws the foul. Tyler Garcia that time taking it upon himself to get to the rim and draw the foul. And he gets a second to go. 50-44, 27.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Miller gets the ball. About a 2.5 second difference between game clock and shot clock. And Miller takes it upon himself to drive and lay it up over the defender. Garcia wide open. Didn't look good coming out of his hands that time. Miller saves it. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Sharma, they got to put it up. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Fort Erie now has the lead, 52-44. The final 10 coming up. You're watching the OSBA men's quarterfinals. And welcome back to the OSBA Final 8 men's quarterfinals. Fourth quarter of the second game between J. Addison and Fort Erie International Academy. Near the end of that third quarter, Fort Erie start to find their offensive groove. It was only a matter of time. Garcia shot fake. Garcia step back. Okoji going to take it. Lots of contact that time. No foul. Isaac Jack diving for it. Bodies flying all over the place here. No call yet. It's going to be a jump ball. Miller to Ramos. Miller up top now, looking to extend this lead to double digits. It looks like the ref called a carry on Leonard Miller that time. Sharma getting in the passing lane. Sano, extra pass to Taylor. Taylor, strong drive, gets it to go. Looks like Ramos is down. Looks like he got hit below the belt that time. It looks like he's getting up all right here. Might have to sub out of the game. That's never an easy injury to come back from right away. And Clayton's going to come back into the game now for Fort Erie. Playing over to Jack. Sharma for three. Sharma drains it from the outside. Ishan Sharma coming alive here. Taylor. It's a 9-point game here. Garcia turns the corner. Floater rolls off the rim, but there's Sano cleaning it up on the offensive glass. Miller to Faubert. Jack spinning. Beautiful drop step rejected at the rim. And they're saying it's going to stay with It's going to stay with Fort Erie. Looked like Isaac Jack might have hit that off his fingertips. But nonetheless, 11 seconds on the shot clock. 8:27 remaining in this game. Miller wide open for three. That's happened a couple times now to Jay Addison in the second half where the defense fell asleep. Both times the shooter missing. Jonathan Good to Taylor. Calling a foul here on Fort Erie. It's the first team foul of the quarter for Fort Erie. Garcia pulling it back out. Ball in the air. Miller was streaking down the court. Clayton. Little miscommunication that time. Miller was thinking alley-oop. Clayton was thinking stay on the ground. Nonetheless, they call kickball violation. It's going to stay with Fort Erie. Jonathan Good coming back into the game. Miller going to let it fly. Miller from inside the line. An 8-second violation. Jay Addison unable to get it across court. And if there's ever a time not to commit that foul, it's with 7:35 potentially left in your season. Timeout coming up here for Jay Addison. You're watching the OSBA Men's Quarterfinals. 7:35 remaining, 57-48, Fort Erie with possession and the lead. Screen coming. Clayton, nice find inside the Faubert, rejected though. Okoro, good recovery. Miller. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Players didn't hear it because the shot clock buzzer went off. But Miller going to get to the line for two again. You could probably hear the MVP chants going down here. As mentioned at the start of the broadcast, Fort Erie, their fans making the trip here to Oshawa. Garcia with the ball. It's an 11-point game now. Jay Addison looking for some answers on offense. Trying to break this zone. Garcia was wide open for three, but Okoro takes the mid-range jump shot and cuts the lead down to 9. The Falcons bringing the ball up now. Clayton. Milan with some space, try to cut it into Jack. Jack under the rim, puts it in. Good footwork that time by Isaac Jack. Garcia gonna let it fly. A little bit too much power on that one. Good hustle by Okoji to save it, but it's going to stay with Fort Erie. (61-50). Fort Erie with the double-digit lead here. 6:25 to go. It's been quite the matchup all night between Garcia and Clayton. Two top-level point guards in the OSBA going at it. Lots of contact that time. Interesting to see who they call it on. Looks like it's going to be, they went head-to-head. Right in front of Canada's top scout there, Wes Brown. Shout out to Wes Brown. Both players colliding head-to-head. Looks like Okoji's off the floor and Miller might have a bit of a shiner there in the morning. Good sportsmanship that time by both players, slapping hands. Koji stays on the floor, Miller to the bench. Garcia fighting over the screen. It's not an easy screen to get over. Clayton, crossover, step back. Short of the rim that time, looking for a call. Garcia, strong drive, gets the foul, almost the and one that time. Oh, they're calling an offensive foul now, a charge call on Tyler Garcia. .554 remaining in this game. Make sure you guys stick around for the final 2 games coming up. United Scholastic Academy versus Lincoln Prep at the 4 o'clock start. We're just approaching 4 o'clock now. We're going to have a late start. And then after that, perhaps the game of the day, and on paper at least, and potentially the game of the year between Crestwood Prep and the Orangeville Bears. Clayton tightly guarded by Garcia once again. Milan. Clayton, floater. Nicely done that time by Jaden Clayton. Coro gonna set the screen. Okoji gonna let it fly. Too strong that time, hit the back of the iron. Clayton dumps it off to Sharma. Lots of contact, no call. Webley, no good, and Jay Addison comes down with it. Garcia, no-look pass. A golden opportunity that time. Muteba couldn't handle the pass, wasn't expecting it. Great court vision by Tyler Garcia. Ishan Sharma. Clayton with the ball. Back up top to Sharma. Gets a screen from Milan, and they're going to call a moving screen. Perhaps selling it a bit there by Okoji, but whatever it takes to get back in this game. Time is not on their side anymore. 4:49 remaining, and it's a 13-point deficit. Missed shot that time, and the Falcons come down with it. Clayton taking his time coming up court. Now Okoji with the assignment. Clayton, crossover. Somehow finds Faubert. Milan. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Milan perhaps got away with the push-off that time. Okoji going amongst the trees there, and on the rebound, Matebo. It's a 4th team foul now on Jay Addison. Timeout coming up here. You're watching the OSBA men's quarterfinal. The final 4 minutes. 11-point lead here, stolen. That's 5 team fouls now on Jay Addison. A couple free shots coming as they're in the penalty. And Sharma gets a second to go. Okoji to bring it up court, guarded by Ramos. Garcia, one dribble in, gets the mid-range to go. Nice efficient shot that time by Garcia. Miller back on the floor. Miller trying to split defenders. Could have made the case. He took one too many steps that time, but gets bailed out with the whistle, and he's going to head to the line for two. The MVP with another chance to extend this lead. Chance of MVP coming out here. Once again from the Fort Erie fans that made the trip. Miller good on the first. Jonathan Good with the ball. Jay Addison's got to string together a few runs here, along with some stops to get back in this game. 13-point deficit. Wild shot that time, but Okoji gets it to go. Back down to an 11-point game. Ramos dumps it off to Webley. Looks like he traveled that time, and that's the call on the floor. Jaden Clayton coming back into the game. Coach Hananamakis deciding to go with the small lineup here. Tallest player on the floor is the MVP Miller, and just as I say that right on cue, Isaac Jack comes to the scorer's table. Okoro, one dribble in, and he travels. Miller up the floor. Finds Clayton. Sharma. Clayton gets a screen. Inside to Jack. And he draws the foul. Fort Erie, ever since the start of this second half, really started to settle into their offense. And have essentially controlled this game ever since. Taylor with the ball, met by a double, spins off, going baseline, gets his own rebound. Taylor lays it in. Strong individual effort that time. Ten-point game. Clayton splitting defenders. Finds the open Ramos. Can't get it to go. Garcia pushing the pace. Tyler Garcia. Him and Taylor, a bit of miscommunication that time. And as we're under 2 minutes now, Jay Addison can't afford to miss opportunities like that, especially at the rim. This Fort Erie crowd right in front of me, below me, can sense the victory coming their way. Still time to go. Jay Addison needs a stop here. Sharma. Clayton slowing it down. Clayton driving in. He lays it in. Making it a 12-point game here. And a timeout coming here for Jay Addison. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. (70-58). Right now, as we're coming up on the 90-second mark, 140 remaining in Game 2 of 4 here in the men's quarterfinal. Jay Addison desperately needs points here. They want to have a chance to get back in this game. Okoji, quick shot. Oh, good. And they're saying it went off Isaac Jack's hand. Garcia, Taylor, back to Garcia. A little give and go action. And a 3-second violation in the lane. Okoro, the recipient of that foul. Violation, I should say. And they're going to call a carry again. That's the second one on Miller this game. If this game finishes the way it's looking like it's going to finish with Fort Erie on top, it's going to be a heck of a game tomorrow between Royal Crown and the Fort Erie Falcons. Both teams deserving of a shot at the championship. And I might have spoken too soon as Taylor hits a 3, cutting it down to 9. Trap coming. Ramos to Jack. Miller, late whistle that time, but the right call. Looks like Okoro's getting a whistle, or a warning, I should say, for throwing the ball in frustration. Miller short on the first. Opportunity to make it a 10-point game here. In and out. It remains a 9-point game. 1 minute to go. Taylor. Garcia. Baseline, nearly loses it. And somehow gets in the hands of Sanoa. Back down to a 7-point game. Fort Erie breaks the press. Sharma going to slow it down here. Miller spinning off a defender. And an offensive foul that time. 7-point game. Ideally, a 3-point shot here would be huge for Jay Addison with 42.4 seconds remaining. They need a bucket and start playing the trap and foul game. Jonathan Good. Okoji. Garcia. Step back. Hesitation. 3-point shot from Taylor. No good that time. And they're going to start setting the trap here. And they get it out. Sharma with the ball. Going to slow it down. It doesn't look like they're going to, and they finally do foul there with 16.9 seconds remaining. And Clayton off on the second. Okoji rejected by Jack. Kept in, but Sano stepped out of bounds. 6.8 seconds. That's going to just about do it. All Fort Erie needs to do is inbound the ball. Coach Miles telling him to back off. And what a year it was for Jay Addison. An impressive season. They had a chance here, but Fort Erie showing their championship spirit, overcoming the odds here today. Fort Erie's going to move on to face Royal Crown tomorrow in the men's semifinal. Make sure you stick around. United Scholastic Academy versus Lincoln Prep coming up next. You're watching the OSBA Final 8.